traditional is that it relates a lot with you. So I'm kind of getting that.
I can see that. I mean, if you, like I said, I'm not going to judge people for liking stuff. Like, I mean, I don't think a shonen series. I mean, I like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is probably one of my favorite animes. You don't like it? I mean, I understand why you don't like it.
I mean, like, I watched the first one.
It's like JoJo's.
Different nerds.
It's a JoJo's.
No, I'm saying it's like, all right, like I watched like first. You guys already know what you're doing. Okay, I'm here.
Hello. All right, welcome back to the third annual Humanities Showcase. So, I know we've got a lot of good things going on around campus. If you missed our international hour over at Matt's Cafe, you really missed out. That was fantastic. We have a lot of fantastic talent here. And we're about to get a little bit more of it. So for our next hour here, we're going to have a one-act play by Horacio Cairgos. We're going to have some improv performances. And we have erasure poetry at the back table with the pen and the page. All really great stuff. So we're going to open with Horacio, but Club Advisor Dr. Megan Peabody is going to give us a little info about exactly what erasure poetry is. It's going to be going on throughout the hour, so you can feel free to go create poems with them, I think. And that's it. Enjoy the day. After this, after we're done here, be sure to head back to the Comm Center for a virtual reality experience and a look at some of our senior capstone projects in interactive media and web design. So it's great. Dr. Peabody?
Thanks. Too much pressure. So part of the reason why the Pen and the Page decided to have this erasure poetry event just kind of be something that springs up and is organic is because in a lot of the ways that's what erasure poetry can offer us. For those of you who are unfamiliar with it, basically what we're doing when we're creating an erasure poem is just starting with a text. And what we have are a bunch of newspapers at the back. And then using a marker and using your imagination, you start to black out text in order to then set into relief the words that become part of your poem. I think that this is something that is a great exercise because it feels as though we don't need to start with our own idea when we start with other people's ideas. But also the other thing that this can do is speak back to various power structures as you seek to black them out in order to raise then your own words and ideas. And it's also special because we're not actually excising some of that initial text. We're not cutting it out. It still is existing beneath where we're blacking it out. So we develop then this really complex relationship between other people's words and your words. Again, since it's supposed to be this organic and inviting and not scary exercise with poetry, if you find yourself wandering to the back of the room, join in. Grab a sheet of paper, chat with the folks who are there, and exert your own power over those existing words. Horacio, though, we'll be hearing from you now. Enjoy.
Well, that's another evening thoroughly ruined.
I'm sorry, Whitney. Please don't break up with me.
I can never see Jane and Margaret again. My only lesbian friends. I lost my lesbians.
You haven't lost
I've never been so
embarrassed.
embarrassed.
I know.
Oh, stop that. You know I hate when
Finish your
kids-
sentence?
God, yes.
I'm sorry. You know I can't help myself. You know I'm psychic.
Yes, Peter. I know you're psychic. Everyone knows you're psychic. Jane and Margaret know you're psychic. Anyone forgets? Wait 5 minutes. You'll remind them.
I knew you wouldn't understand.
Ha ha, very funny. God, you're not even an interesting psychic. No, you're the one guy who's only psychic 2 minutes ahead.
Sorry. Are you ready to order?
Are you ready to order? Oh, hi, Peter. Does she know you're psychic? He's psychic, you know. I know.
I always come here and I'm about to be dumped. I'll have the usual, and she'll have the pancakes, and we both want coffee.
I'll order for myself. Thank you very much. I'll have the pancakes. Damn you. I'll be back with your coffee. So, you know I'm going to break up with you?
It's pretty obvious.
In the next 2 minutes?
No. I think I've always known this day would come.
We've only been dating for 3 weeks.
Please don't break up with me, Whitney. I can't help myself. It's hard being a psychic. You know I had a terrible childhood. When Jimmy the Fortnite would beat me up, I could feel each punch before I landed. Sometimes you're gonna burn your mouth. If I knew he was gonna break my glasses, I take them off and I break them myself. He found it amusing, and I knew he would.
Look, we all had lovely childhoods, okay? Stacy Gerber used to stomp on my toes during baton practice, but that doesn't give me the right to let me finish! Let me finish! Just once in the final moments of this relationship, I would like to finish a sentence, please. Thank you. I forgot.
The right to take advice of your
With my friends, yes.
And then I say you did, and then you say
You most certainly did.
And then I say,
Stop that.
and it's
Don't
all
say
so
things
boring.
along with me.
Why bother
You
with
know
the
I
fuck?
hate that.
All I said to them was the Spanish mushroom lasagna was gonna be
They
dry.
made the spinach mushroom lasagna.
How was I supposed to know?
Because you're psychic!
Look, I only know the next 2 minutes. Can't tell you who made the food. I'm not a food psychic. Except ours is right here.
Here you go. Blueberry pancakes and one I'm getting dumb special. Cornflakes? You go to a restaurant and you order cornflakes?
I like how they do them here.
Can I get you anything else?
We're fine, just bring the towel. And the lasagna was dry.
Of course it was. It always is. It's their specialty. That's why you go out to eat afterwards. And you don't have to be psychic to know that when someone invites you over, they made the damn dinner!
I don't get invited over too much.
Huh. I can't imagine why.
People get freaked out.
Sarcasm! That was sarcasm! You know what? I want to thank you. I do. You've taught me the true meaning of hate. Oh, I thought I'd hate it before, but I realize now that was a mere youthful dislike. Puppy hate. But with you, I finally know what it means to truly hate someone. I detest you with a passion I've never felt before. I despise you. I abhor you. What? I think I loathe you. God, I hate you.
Doesn't surprise me.
Ah!
Missed.
You know what, Peter? I think it's obvious we're through here. I feel no need to stay. Can we have the check? Wait, let me say it! Check! Hey! You know what? Never mind. He's gonna pay. But you knew that already, didn't you?
Watch your step. She was too good for me.
Are you kidding me? Honey, I've seen you get dumped by a lot of women, and she was definitely the worst of them.
Here's my last chance. I'm never gonna
You'll find someone. You'll see. Someone pretty, smart, independent, who won't mind that you order cornflakes.
What are you?
Psychic? Nah. Let's just call it a hunch.
Whoa. Didn't see that coming.
Surprise!
How can I know? Why can't I?
Tell? I guess some things even a psychic can't see.
Finish one of my
Sentences. Do you?
mind? No, not at all. So what happens?
Now? I don't know. Yeah, I was like, let's go leave this.
All right, everybody, thank you. Welcome to Humanities Day. My name is Brian Kessler. I am one of the other professors in the theaters department. This semester we are doing an improv class, which is the acting studio for all of the theater majors. Who has seen the show? Whose line is it anyway? Wonderful. So, that show is filled with improv games, which is a form of short-form improv. It's just a lot of short, quick games. We spent the first half of the semester playing a lot of different games, getting used to kind of some of the fundamentals of improv. And then the second half of the semester, we explored long-form improv, which is a different form and is longer. So what we're going to do today is we're going to play two games. The first one is called Ding, and the second one is called the Dating Game. So Andrea and Carl, you guys want to play some Ding?
Yeah.
Play some Ding.
If we have time, we might play a third one, but we'll see. So the first game we're going to play is called Ding. Now, in this game, Carl and Andrea are in a scene, which I will get from you guys. Now, anytime I say ding, whoever the last person to have said a line or to have done something has to change what they are doing. So anytime I say ding, they have to change. What I need from you guys is a place or a scene that they can be doing. Where can a scene just throw out anywhere?
A library.
A library.
Ooh, the library.
Okay, the scene is a library. And we'll give you just that.
Library.
You're late.
Okay. But you know what? I need to tell you what happened. Oh my god, like I'm so I just had the worst day ever, you know, so if you can help me with that homework, you know, I mean, I'm not gonna copy it completely, but if you can just
It's a group project. We're supposed to do it together.
Well, I know, but I mean I had an extremely good excuse, you know, so right? You can do it for me.
Let's hear it. Let's hear this excuse.
Okay, so I went out last night and it was super fun and I took 3 drinks and more than usual. And I just slept in. But I'm so sorry, but it's not gonna happen again. But please, I need to get the name.
You should have thought about that before you went out and had drinks with all of your friends except me.
Ding.
Yeah, you know that I'm going to do anything for this paper for you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Let me know when you're done.
So,
I mean, it's not like that I don't want to contribute or anything, but you know, if you can do it, why
is
would I
there
do it?
anybody else's name I need to put on it, hon?
Yes, my best friends, you know. Maria's. Put her name as well.
Maria's name? Maria hates me.
Well, you don't hate her, so that doesn't count.
Ding. Ding.
She doesn't hate you. She loves you. Oh my, she's in love with you. I didn't tell you that, but you know what? She asked me yesterday about you.
Did she?
Oh yes, when we had that third drink. Oh my God. She was like, "Who is that guy who is working with you on that group project? He's so
Working with you?
Yes.
Take credit for something you didn't do.
I mean, okay, I understand. Next time, I'm gonna do the whole project for the whole group, but too bad I'm graduating, so.
You're lucky that you have me in your life. You know that?
I know. That's why I like you. Oh my God. Mwah! Thank you so much.
So,
Okay, I'm gonna go, but just tell me when you're.
so am I coming to your place once I'm finished?
No.
Ding.
Yes! Yes! Yes, we're gonna do the other group project. You know?
What kind of group project?
I'm not sure what you're referring to, but.
Oh, you know.
Ding.
Well, it's... You don't know, but... You know.
Oh, I'm so excited, I can't wait.
You know what? Screw school. We're going to do this now.
Alright, and the second game that we're going to play is a game called Dating Game. Carl.
Yes. All right, guys, welcome to the dating game. My name is Carl, and I'm going to be your host today. I do have 3 contestants today that are going to be searching for love from my individual group. Drew is going to leave the room for a few minutes while we figure out who our contestants are. You're going to give me some suggestions. You can give me an item. You can give me a theme. You can give me a famous person. Just start throwing things out for me, guys.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I hear Arnold Schwarzenegger. Who else do I hear?
Kylie Jenner.
I heard Kylie Jenner. Now, who else did I hear?
Ariana Grande.
I heard Ariana Grande. So we got Arnold Schwarzenegger. We got Kylie Jenner.
Oh, no.
And then we got Ariana Grande. Can we bring our contestant in, please? Welcome, Drew. How are we doing today?
Lonely.
Oh, I feel that. Well, I don't, because I do have a girlfriend. But we're going to find you somebody today.
Awesome.
We're going to start off, you're going to ask our contestants some questions and figure out who you want to fall in love with today. You can start whenever you're ready.
Okay, well, you know, work is really important in my life, and I think having a drive is important. So I want to ask, what is important to you, and what are you working for right now?
Contestant 1.
Of course, my body. You know, I go to the gym 12 hours a day. You know, just focus on myself. Just bodybuilding. Yes.
And he still finds time to run the state of California. Contestant number 2.
If I want it, I got it.
And she sure does. Contestant number 3.
Well, to be honest, that's a tough one, but my family, thanks God, has lots of money, and I've been on the small screens for about my whole life. I mean, you know about my recent lipstick collections.
Beauty is all in the eye of the beholder. Now, Drew, do we have another question for our contestants?
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, work is a big, you know, important thing. Also, you know, having a job. I just want to make sure that they're productive in their life and we're making enough money to get by. So I just want to ask them, what kind of job are they doing right now?
What kind of job are you doing right now, contestant number 1?
You don't know? I'm so famous. How can you know? I just go in all the different movies that I can. You know, I used to be almost the one that destroyed the earth, you know, but we don't talk about that. Just bodybuilding stuff.
It's been a few years since I've seen him in one. Contestant number 2.
So in my professional life, well, I would say, yeah, we're recording a new song, and thanks. And then in my personal life, I think I'm gonna change my hair. My hairstyle. Yeah, it's been a while since I have the same ponytail, but you know, it's I just love it. And
I love it, honey.
Thanks.
I don't actually love it at all. Like, you should put it.
Why are you so rude?
Well, I love the ponytail, hun. Contestant number 3.
Well, I'm just counting my millions in the bank now, so
I
have a
wonder
lot.
how
It's
much
a
of it
good
is hers.
job.
Drew, do we have a third question for our contestants?
Yeah, I'm sort of an artist myself, so you know, making something and you know, making it yours and a part of you is really important to me. So I want to know what kind of art, like what's your most famous piece of art that really defines you and what you've done in your life?
Contestant number 3, we're going to start with you this time.
Art? Oh my God. Well, speaking of, you know, pictures and photography, that's art, right? So I'm taking lots of pictures. Like, my pictures are everywhere. Sometimes naked one, but it's so artistic. I find a value in it. So I would take that one as my piece of art.
No publicity is bad publicity, right? Contestant number 2.
Well, my best arts are my songs, of course, all of them, especially because I'm a dangerous woman.
And she sure is. Contestant number 1.
I think it's videos.
I don't know how anybody could resist that. Drew, we now have a bonus round. Any questions you want to ask any individual person, you can do so now.
Contestant number 3.
Anyway.
I was just curious, what kind of people are in your family? You know, is anyone else related to you famous that I might have heard of?
Oh my God. Of course they are. You know them all. I have 3, 4 sisters, one brother, one mother, and then mother, father, 2 others.
All I can say is you should have been keeping up with them, Drew. You have a question for contestant number 2?
I'll ask you the same thing. Why not? Family's very interesting. So you got any other family members?
Well, I do have a brother. He's very nice. He's like my soulmate. Oh my God. Oh my God. Thanks. Oh my God, that's God. We're
so close, but I'm the famous one. Yeah, I'm the famous one. Yeah, it's all about me and my family, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I love it. She deserves it all. You have a question for contestant number 1?
Number 1, what are your plans for political change in this climate we're in right now?
I can't discuss that.
I do not blame him. Now, Drew, which one of these 3 lucky singles would you like to pick today?
Well, contestant number 3, while I think she's great and, her reality show is great, I think that Carly Jenner?
How dare you say her name wrong?
Yeah. Just whatever.
Okay. I don't actually watch the show. Anyway, but contestant number 2, I mean, again, she's great, but I'm not.
Engaged.
But she's into music, right? But I'm not sure if I'm too into music.
Oh, that's so sad. What about contestant number 1?
Oh, I mean, the Terminator, I've always been into, honestly, as soon as I saw Arnold Schwarzenegger in the Terminator and Predator and Terminator 2, I've always wanted some bodybuilding action. So I think
I'm so sorry, Ariana. It's a match made in heaven. Congratulations, guys.
Okay, so I think we have time for one more. So the last game we're going to play is, the last game we're going to play is a game called Excuses. This is going to be with Drew, Cynthia, and Horacio. Now, Cynthia is late for work. Boo. So, Cynthia, if you could step outside, because we need to talk about some things without you here. Sure. All right. Drew is the boss of Cynthia at her job. Cynthia is late for work, and Horacio is her coworker. The thing is, Cynthia doesn't know why she's late for work. She doesn't know how she got to work, and for some reason she came with somebody, but she doesn't know who she got to work with. It is up to Horacio to clue her in and give her the information that she needs to let her boss know why she was late, how she got here, and who she came here with. So what I need from you guys is, why was she late for work? Can you hear me?
Yes, no.
Go away. It doesn't mean I like you any less. Go away. Why was Cynthia late for work? She's a beer bro. She what? She's a beer bro. What's a beer bro?
Beer bro. It's from a talking show.
I'm not up to date on things. I apologize. Okay, who else has an idea? I love it. We won't get it, so I have to move on. I'm sorry. What is another reason she could be late?
She adopted a child.
Oh my God.
That's fairly universal. You can get that one. Okay. How did she get to work?
Beer bro?
Kayak. A kayak.
Kayak.
Yes. With her adopted child.
And who did she? What?
With her child.
With her child.
Who is her child?
Dr. Harris.
All right. So, I should let you know, we have not played this game for a while. Horacio has not played this game at all.
It's fine.
So this could take us a minute. Please have patience. You good?
Yes.
All right. Late!
All
You're
right.
late!
Come on, get to work. Come on. We need you to type up those statistics and stuff business.
Oh my God, I'm sorry I'm late.
We really needed you here on time. Like, I don't know why you're late right now. There's no excuse in the world you could come up with to where I would forgive you for
I
this.
know, well, as you can see, yes, I was taking care of my niece, and she,
Niece?
yeah, and she
I
was.
didn't know you had a niece.
Yes, I do have a niece
I
now.
don't
and
think you
didn't
do.
know-
You don't have siblings.
I do have siblings. I didn't know that until yesterday. But yeah, we're family. We're all really close, and that's why they took one of my boobs. And yeah,
Oh.
sorry about that, but you can't really see it, so keep it here.
Look, I gotta write a report, and if they hear something as simple as that, they're not going to let you off the hook. I need a better excuse than that. Come on.
Yes, I'm gonna try to make it up for you. Yes, and also, you know what? My newborn,
Newborn? You
Yes.
haven't been pregnant in the past 8 months. No, I could believe you. Seeing you have a child, you just haven't been
I
pregnant.
hit it so well. That's what I do, but no. Actually, let's not talk about that because, it's very sensitive. It's a very sensitive topic, and, I feel like he's crying at home, and I need to go back. But, I'm at work right now, and I need to do my job, and yes, how can I serve you, sir, today?
You just haven't been. I do believe you got a child. That seems like your personality. It fits perfectly well. But I just don't
Why?
believe you gave birth.
Because I look fat?
No, you just don't do so well with the guys. You know what I mean?
Because I dumped you?
That has nothing to do with this conversation. But I know you're on birth control. You're prescribed birth control.
Well, you were the one that brought that up, but
Yeah,
you want to talk about
you
it?
just couldn't have been pregnant.
Well, we should keep it professional. Let's just.
But I can't write a report if you haven't been pregnant and you don't have a doctor's note for pregnancy.
You're right. I'm really bad with guys. I just can't.
So how did you get this kid then?
I'm always so late, and even for my first dates, I'm just always so late. Maybe that's why I'm so bad with them. They don't trust me anymore.
I think you'd be perfectly fine with kids, and I think you can have one. It's just how you came about having this kid. I just don't understand.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, you did. You could have gone out of the country to get this kid, right?
Let me help him out. I think
Yes, of course.
Guys, you need some help?
Oh, no, we're chewing a coffee. Yeah? You go back to your station.
Maybe I do need some coffee. That's what I need.
Yeah, but after we're through, we can't. I gotta fill this out and send it in. You were late, so you gotta be understanding here.
But are we good?
No, we're not good. You gotta finish out this story. You gotta figure out what happened. So you got a kid, right? You have a kid, but where?
I do have a kid.
Where did you get the kid from?
From someone else.
Oh!
Yes,
So
it was
you-
not mine, but I felt a connection, yes, so I think it's mine.
Well, I think we can write
He
that.
got my eyes, my eyelashes.
I think that's good enough to where we can write it down in the book. Well, let's move on then. So, if you had this kid and you adopted him,
I'm sorry, real quick. I'm going around to businesses. Is anybody here interested in signing up to adopt a highway? We want to keep the place clean around here. Anybody interested in adopting a highway?
No, thank you.
no, but
Thank you.
I mean, that is interesting, right? Don't you think?
Adopted?
Oh, so you adopted this child. You didn't just take him from somebody.
So, I think that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to adopt him as my child because he needs some affection.
Okay.
He's so little.
I can write that down. You were adopting a child. Okay. I think that'll definitely make your story seem more reasonable.
Yes, I think so too.
I think he's mine.
Yeah, no, I know you. All kids seem like they're yours, But,
Thanks for being so understanding.
there's still the question of how did you get here if you were so busy taking care of this paperwork and adopting a child? How did you get here?
In a boat.
In a boat?
Yeah, in a kayak. No, in a kayak. I don't know.
Whoa! I mean,
In a kayak,
you
yeah.
do look like you have the muscle strength for kayaking,
Thanks!
So I think the higher ups
You were
take
really
that.
looking at my muscles?
Let's go ahead and keep it 2 feet away, for the
2 feet apart.
Apart, yeah. So you were talking about who is this child? What did you name him?
I need to go to the bathroom.
You need to go. Okay, that's fine.
I think I need to go to the bathroom as well.
Oh, but you can't. I'm sorry. As soon as we're done, this is the last part
I
of the
can
report.
go to the bathroom now?
God, just 5 minutes. Last part of the report. Okay, who is the child?
So you're really interested in my story, huh?
It's all work related, I promise.
Sure, honey.
So.
Sure. Yes, Josh. Is that what your name is?
Yes. We've been in a relationship for a year, and you don't know my name. Okay.
Sorry, boss. We always need to suit up, right?
Yes, suit up. Yeah.
Okay.
So, okay. So your child's name. What was your child's name?
My child's name.
You always need to suit up, right, boss?
I'm suited up. Yeah, we're suited up. I get
okay.
it. You can stop
Yeah.
now.
I remember like my favorite character, for that show. You always suit up,
Yeah.
Ty? His name is Ty?
No. I don't think that's his name. Like, you name an American kid Ty?
It's a cute name. Cute and
Ty,
professional, and imagine him going to a conference. My name is Ty.
I mean, I prefer something that rhymes with nails.
Nails?
Yeah, nail maybe, just nail, not S.
I have a thing for nails. Ugh. Nails? Tie nails?
No. Nail is pretty good name though. I do
Nail,
like that.
huh?
Nail, yeah.
I like it. I think it's cute, actually.
Anyway, does he have a middle and last name, perhaps? I think the middle and last name, first, all three, they do sound very good together.
Yeah. Someone went to the Oscars with that name, right? Like he was a host for the Oscars?
Oh, that is right. It does sound familiar.
Yeah, it sounds familiar, right?
Yeah.
Nails, tie nails.
I mean, wasn't that guy in that show with in here?
Bradley, tie nails.
I don't know what she's. Wasn't that guy on the Oscar? Wasn't he on that show about he had a suit all the time, and his name was Barney, right?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, it's like that.
He would always say something about being what was the word? It was he'd always say it involved milk or something.
Milk.
Like dairy products.
What do you mean explain?
It was like legend, right? And then dairy.
John Tie Nails. That's his name.
What is his name? What?
John Tie Nails.
And
he's gonna be a legend.
Nail.
Hey guys, I'm doing a survey. How did you guys exactly meet your mother?
Thank you.
It's a long story.
Well, I don't have time. I just needed a one-word answer.
I think nail, it rhymes with that. It's in the first spot. I think that sounds a lot better,
So,
first name.
Nail's his first name, and then, what's the second one?
I don't know what the second one is. Actually, he shares my middle name, if you knew that information, if we were good friends.
Nail Josh.
Well, you should keep guessing.
You had a
There's a star in SpongeBob, I think.
Nails Patricia.
A male name. Male version of that name, perhaps.
Sorry, boss. I am just here to let you know about St. Patrick's Day.
We're going out.
Reservations,
We're going to the parade and drinking afterwards, of course. It's Saturday, it's Sunday, St. Patrick's Day, yes, the parade.
Don't forget about it.
We're
St.
going.
Patrick's, okay?
St. Patrick's Day, yes.
Nails Patrick's.
And there's a last name, yes. That's
Nail Patrick's
the
Tie.
My hair is really nappy right now. I need someone to fix it.
He was really hairy.
Nails Patrick Harry.
Maybe change the last one a bit,
Harry!
It is an interesting last name.
You think so?
Is,
Nail Patrick. Oh my, that's a long name.
It's the first, middle, and last name. Everyone has them.
So what's your whole name?
My whole name?
Yeah.
Josh Patrick.
I knew it was Josh.
That's my first name.
Honey, I'm just really bad with names, but you are the one, so I do remember
So
your
your kid's name? What did you come up with so far?
So Nails Patrick
A little different on the last name.
Harry.
Think IS at the end. IS at the end. Neil Patrick.
You know it, right?
Yeah.
Just say it. I want you to say it.
Okay. I need you to say it though. You know, if there's a report, I can't say it for you.
Nails, Patrick.
You got it. You got it. You got it.
Heart. It's heart.
You were literally really close to pronouncing it just now.
Hark.
No, IS after the R. Yes!
Neil Patrick Harris!
Yes!
Yes, that's his name! I remember now! Yeah, that's my child! Yeah?
Okay, so you adopted Neil Patrick Harris.
Yes, that's his name.
So-
I'm so proud of him!
Let's go through the whole, excuse for the report. So what were you, why were you late?
Because Nails Patrick Harris. He just came on my way. We have a good connection, and now he's my child.
Okay.
Hopefully, I didn't
And
steal
how did you
him
get,
from anyone.
how did you get here from that? Not canoe.
Kayak?
Kayak. Oh, yeah. There we go.
That's what I
Perfect.
said before.
All right. That will work for the report. We'll see what happens. You'll probably be fired.
Alright, that's all we got. If you guys are interested for the final, they're actually doing a improv performance next Thursday, May 2nd, I think that is, at 7 o'clock. We will be in here, the Dixon Overflow. So if you guys want to see them do some more short form as well as the long form improv format style stuff, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Please come see us May 2nd, 7 o'clock.
Everybody, I'd like to remind you to head back and check out Pen and Page for some poetry today. Stop by, get a poem to hang on your wall.
You're like, you had the hairstyle
Undecided. That's a major. Yeah. A lot of memorization. The labyrinth. Oh yeah, David Bowie. Yeah. You a big fan of Bowie or Labyrinth? Okay, cool. Nice to meet you. I'm IT major and also communications broadcasting. That's why I'm always very cool with that. I'm okay. I don't know who they are. No, what are you? Look at you! Look at you! That's perfect. You did a great job. Pablo, what did you think of it? Huh? You like it a lot? Thank you, man. I hope to see some of the footage. Except Shayla's got it. Do you want to interview us? Yeah. Oh yeah. Cynthia, are you in a hurry?